What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Magne F and his 2019 album White Xmas Lies. And wouldn't you know, we're back for the title track. I did want to briefly mention, and this is something I'm going to explain in more detail in a sort of written description that I'm going to now make part of the pasted part at the bottom of my videos. But we've gotten to the point where I am now able to do video reactions. I've done the first couple. They're on my Patreon. They're not related to any of the deep dives that I've been doing, or, well, I suppose one is because it's classical music. But here's the point. The audio reactions that I'm doing, like this one here, will remain the vast majority of the output on my channel, as well as DJ mixes and the other things I'm already doing. It's always the way I've listened to music. I put on a record, I put on a CD, I listen to it, I think about it, I talk about it. And now I talk about it with all these people who are, so knowledgeable and positive and, keen to engage with these artists and so on, and who've, guided the journeys I've been on, which it's all you people, including the a-ha family. So, yeah, they will continue to be the main output on my channel, but I have wanted to do video reactions for a very long time. So I'm excited to say I've gotten to a point where that is now a reality. I'm obviously going to be tweaking things and learning as I go, and already, I realized in the first couple videos I didn't activate the mic, so even though you can hear me, it's not quite loud enough, so it'll be a learning process. And I should mention, the first dozen or maybe 15 reactions, I'm going to react to videos that I've been waiting to react to for a very long time. But once I get through those, we'll start to go through the music of the groups and artists I'm going through deep dives of in audio form, including a-ha and the related entities, of course. So bottom line, it'll take a little while to start rolling out, and my plan is to put the new video reactions on Patreon for a few days, and then once they've been there for a week or so, I'll move them over to YouTube, or at least the ones that I can post without them being blocked, at which point I'll be putting new ones on Patreon. So I have lots of plans, and my plan is, at best as possible, to keep putting as much content on here on YouTube as I can, but to give some extra benefits and perks to people who have been supporting me on Patreon, which I really do appreciate. So all sorts of plans for the future, including a-ha related. So stand on me and watch this space, as they say. In any case, and before I run out of breath, we are back for the title track of the 2019 album White Xmas Lies. I think I mentioned it when I began going through the album. White lies, the idea of something that is technically dishonest, but because of the context or maybe the considerations at hand, it's deemed to be less immoral, or it's at least morally defensible. It's seen as perhaps not as big of a problem as dishonesty would be in other contexts, all other things being equal. And again, the idea of a white Xmas lie, the idea of perhaps a white lie during the holiday season, maybe one attempting to avoid the stormy turmoil that perhaps characterizes some of the atmosphere of this album, the sort of anti-holiday album, if you will. So again, I'm not quite sure what to make of the title phrase, but I'm keen to know what a white Xmas lie would be. Let's have Magne tell us. This is Magne F from his 2019 album White Xmas Lies, and it is the title track. Bit of a country feel to his delivery. But still the sleigh bells.
Jesus.
You do. I see. I think. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good. Yeah, everything's great. It's nice to see you. The vulnerability. Noticing the drumming in this one. And the guitar. The sleigh bells really do give me this, like, it's actively snowing feel. My bad, Max. I thought it was gonna end right there. Now it's kind of back to that, like, Western ghost town feel. Like high noon with that bell. And a proper ending. I thought it was gonna fade, but then it sort of struck that final chord. Yeah, I really enjoy Mag's music. This is no mystery or revelation to those who've been following the channel, but this is one where so much of what I enjoy we get at different points. You know, the sort of folksy feel of some of his music, although in a different way than Morton. I feel like I say that more with Morton, but again, there's a like an individual humanity to a lot of his material, Mags, and this is another one that has that feel. It's interesting though, because you know, what I got from the title phrase, given some of the lines, is that idea that sometimes you don't even want to deal with it. You don't want to, like, you know, it's just like, yeah, you know, we all pretend that, like, oh, we're all having fun, we all enjoy this coming together, even though maybe, you know, there's some relative you don't actually want to see, or at the very least you don't want to spend that much time with, and you know, we sing these cheesy songs and we pretend we all enjoy them and so on. There's a cynicism in it, I would say, but there's also, I think, a reality that, like, not every holiday season are you perhaps feeling at your very best. It depends, and you know, there's a line about, like, you know, talking about, you know, what that year has been or what you've been through and so on. And again, depending on where you've been the last 11 and a half months, when you come around to that Christmas season again, you know, maybe you're not the most festive, maybe you're not the most joyous, and maybe that's entirely fair. Maybe, you know, what you've been burdened with or what you've gone through is enough that it's fair to not be festive. But then if you're not at a family gathering, you know, are you, oh, you know, he's the difficult cousin or whatever, you know, he never seems happy, and it's, you know, you have to kind of force him to take part in these rituals that we do. But there's a lot going on in that person's life, which, you know, again, there's the nature of human interaction. The more I age and the more people I interact with, I feel like, you know, there's so much going on in people's lives, and to take any particular snapshot and to try to read too much into that, I think, is a mistake. And so, again, the idea that you might pretend, and yeah, I'm doing great, and it's nice to see you, and yeah, of course I'm having fun, and yeah, I'd love to go out and sing some songs and whatever. And it's like, maybe they're not feeling it, but is it the worst thing ever that they sort of play along and they are technically dishonest, but in a way that is maybe not hurting anything and is on some level trying to play into the spirits of the season, like spirits plural, meaning like, for some people it's about, decorating and so on. For other people it's about appreciating. Apparently there's like an emergency vehicle out there. But yeah, basically to the spirit of the season, whatever that might mean. So it feels like a very complicated song. There's cynicism, but perhaps also generosity and a sort of graciousness in the idea of a White Xmas Lie. So my brain is bubbling after this tune, which is often an indication that I've been very intrigued by a track. So let me know what you think of this one. I do apologize for talking a great deal. I guess that's just part of what we do here. Either way, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Peace.